Have you ever wondered the best way to get your makeup brushes nice and clean? Well, today I brought in my expert wife, Samantha, to show us how to get that done.
To start, we're going to gather all of our supplies so it's nice and close at hand. We'll need some microfiber towels, a container with a silicone scrub pad. You can get them for like $3 on Amazon. 70% isopropyl alcohol, and your cleanser, which I really love the CeraVe baby shampoo. It's gentle, it doesn't have any fragrances or dyes, and you can use it on both natural and synthetic brushes. And the final thing we'll need today is this product right here. I'll be real, I used to always call it jojoba oil, but doing a little further research, it's actually pronounced jojoba oil. And why I love this product is a lot of our makeup is actually oil-based, and you need oil to break down and clean oil. I like to start the cleaning process by soaking my eyeshadow and small concealer brushes. This is going to really help break down those opaque eyeshadows that have glitter in them and any heavy concealers. I'll take a small glass container like this, fill it with a little bit of water, a pump of cleanser, and a drop of oil. Now, this is a really great time to talk about the importance of the amount of water we use when we're cleaning our brushes. We don't want the brushes to sit in water that's going to cover where the bristles attach to the handle, because this could dissolve the glue, causing those bristles to fall out and your brushes getting ruined. Now that our smaller brushes are soaking, we're going to move on to our larger ones. We'll take that container with our scrubby mat. I'll place it right into the sink so that it's nice and stable when I'm scrubbing. Add a few pumps of the soap and a few drops of the oil with a little bit of water, again, just keeping in mind not to use too much. Now we'll take our brush and scrub it against the mat. Just be really careful, we don't need to get too aggressive. We don't want to cause any damage to the bristles, and you can really start to see that makeup melt away. Now, if your brush is really dirty, you can actually pour some soap right directly onto the bristles, working it into your fingers. What I love about this method is you can really feel, again, that makeup work its way out of the brush and tell once it's finally clean. Once the brushes are clean, I'll rinse them right underneath the faucet. Again, just being careful with how much water comes in contact where the bristles meet the handle. This is a cleaning process I've used on my makeup brushes for over 20 years, originally being taught when I worked in a salon as a teen. I've adjusted a few things, but have found that keeping the process simple has never failed me. Now that we're done with the larger brushes, we can come back to the smaller ones. As you can see, that little concoction we made has really pulled out a lot of dirt and grime. So we'll dump these out, give them a quick rinse, and if they're still dirty, we can just follow the exact same process we did with the larger ones. I would just use a little less soap and oil. Now, when it comes to rinsing these tiny brushes, a pro tip is to let the water hit your hand first and then rinse the brush off to the side. This again will help get the least amount of water on that connecting area between the bristles and the handle. Depending on how often you use your makeup brushes, say if you use them every day for work or school, I do suggest cleaning them every 1 to 2 weeks. Now, using clean brushes really affects how well your makeup is going to go on, and your skin will thank you in the end because clean brushes do not spread bacteria like dirty ones do. When it comes to our beauty blenders and our sponges, something I've seen bouncing around the internet is that you have to clean them a different way than you clean your makeup brushes. I've even seen people put them in the microwave hoping to sanitize them. Please don't do that. All it's going to do is break them down and cause permanent damage. Instead, I take my beauty blender or sponge, get it wet, and put the soap directly onto it along with a little bit of oil. Working it in with my fingers and giving it a good squeeze, that soap and things are going to work its way in, cleaning it from the inside out. And we've come to the final step of drying our clean makeup brushes. Now, the easiest way that I've found to do this is using a 3-towel system using our microfiber towels. I really like to use microfiber because they're super absorbent and they're not going to leave lint on your brushes the way that cotton or paper towels might. For our 3-towel system, we'll roll up 2 of our microfiber towels, taking the third and draping it across like this. Next, we're going to take our wet brushes and place them with their bristles pointing down, so that all of that water that might have gotten caught up in that handle will come out and help them dry quicker. Now it can take a good 24 hours for our brushes to dry, especially these bigger, fluffier ones. And if you're like me, who always forgets to clean them until the last minute before an event, you might need a way to speed up that dry time. Something I like to do is mix in a little glass bottle like this, 70% isopropyl alcohol and distilled water. You're going to take it, give the brushes a good spritz, and not only does this give you a little extra cleaning power, but it also speeds up the dry time. Well, there you have it. Now you know how to clean your makeup brushes like a pro.
Thanks so much for watching as always, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. We also need to give another huge shout out to the Clean Squad over on Patreon. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, and if you want to learn more about that and join us over there too, check the link down in the description, and as always, we'll see you on the next clean.